All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the final daily upload here at the Washington Nationals franchise mode. From here on out, I think we'll be looking at weekly uploads with this Nationals franchise because later today we will have our first Madden 23 video coming out here on the channel. We will have our franchise mode coming up with that. You're not going to want to miss it. I would say around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for that first Madden video. But yeah, going to the offseason here, Eric Guevara wins the World Series MVP, which just makes me happy. I mean, that's such a W. The guy has really turned into a stud, and we're looking at the depth chart here. We look, pretty well prepared for the future. We'll get into the future of the squad in just a second, but of course, the Nationals are coming off that World Series victory over the New York Yankees. But a quick couple announcements. Join the Greedo Plays Discord server. Okay, so we have one. It's in the first link down in the description down below. Go join the Cantina over there. And then also, the reason we're making this is because we're going to be doing a 32-team online franchise, and I need your help with it. If you want to join the franchise, if you want to be in a Greedo Plays series, all you got to do is join the Discord and be able to play Madden 23 in the next upcoming weeks. We'll get that series started as well. So a quick overview of this national squad. We've got Jack Flaherty, of course, as our AC, delivered in Game 7, and of course, I think he will be part of the future of this team. Edward Cabrera keeps on just doing his thing. Josiah Gray was the Cy Young last season, took a major step in the right direction last year, getting that ERA from 4 to 2.8. Nestor Cortez wasn't as good as he was in 2026, but Cortez was still a solid guy. John Means is good. The thing is, he's regressing really quickly. We'll see if we move on from him or not. And then Jackson Rutledge, of course, was a long reliever. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be part of the rotation because we got a guy in Bryant Smith who's an A potential coming up as well. Garrett Crochet has a one-year deal. We'll see if we can try to bring him back. Genesis Cabrera is going to be on this team for the foreseeable future. Jordan Hicks was kind of mid this year, but I'll likely bring him back. TJ Antone was really good, so I want to bring him back to the squad. And Tyler Rogers, somehow, someway, found his way down to an ERA of 2.51, so he'll probably remain on the team as well. We go to the closing pitchers. Josh Hader was pretty good. He was an all-star this season. 2.82 ERA for him. Was impressed with the performances we got out of Hader. He wasn't incredible in the playoffs, but he did his damn thing and won us the World Series. Camilo Doval was solid as well. He took kind of a step back from that 2026 season, but Doval was still a solid guy that we had out of our pen. Will Smith was one of the best trades we ever made. I know he only batted 240 in the regular season, but this man is a postseason demon. 90 overall. He destroys right-handed pitching. Really excited to have him back. Vladdy, he's okay. I mean, we're locked up with Vladdy for the next 12 seasons, so we're forced to keep him around. But Vladdy's going to be a guy on this team for a while. Paul Goldschmidt, he's gone. I mean, if he doesn't retire, Goldschmidt's 100% getting traded. He's a 63 overall, but I don't want him still on the team. Mookie Betts, I think it's an end of an era. I think after Betts' postseason, he's regressing pretty hard. He's 34 years old. I think it's time we move on. Ji Hwan Bae is just a bench batter, really just a runner off the bench. Darren Baker's got deep potential for some stupid reason. But we go to the third baseman. O'Neal Cruz is our guy here. He's going to be a big piece in free agency, though. He will probably be the most sought after free agent in this class. We're going to have to try to bring back O'Neal Cruz. He's a monster. He's 6'7", 6'8", whatever. Need to bring him back to the team. Cody Hosey was, back and forth between AAA and the MLB. I mean, I don't know. He's just a guy who is in our organization. I guess we'll bring back Hosey. We go to the shortstops. Austin Martin is a pretty good ball player, man. I mean, I know he's been batting around 260 all 3 of the last years, but he's a solid guy. I do like Austin Martin a lot. Yes, Yasiel Atuna is probably going to move just because I'm sick of him being on the Major League roster every time and having to send him back down. Atuna does not do anything well in this franchise. Let's be real. Franmil Reyes is a monster. He is getting old, though, and we do have Elijah Green coming up because we've got Guevara, Vaquero, and then there he is, Elijah Green. He came up in September. I think he's going to have to be a starter this season, so maybe, just maybe, this might be the end of Franmil Reyes here in the Nationals. I'm not going to trade Soto and the Andy Pages. I might like to move just because he's an 81 overall and he will command some trade value, but we'll see what we can do. He's only 26 years old. Pages is going to be a really solid player. We'll see if we move on from him or not. Going on the retirements, nothing too huge. Travis d'Arnaud retires. Taijuan Walker from the Mets is finally gone, and then I guess the former National and Riley Adams, who we traded to the Padres, apparently. I don't really remember that, honestly. But Adams retires as a member of the San Diego Padres. And then O'Neal Cruz, going to try to bring him back. So a big deal for Cruz, and we don't have the money. Okay, so we're going to have to trade a contract, and we were going to do this anyway. Mookie Betts being shipped off to the Baltimore Orioles for Dylan Yokoyama, Otis McConnell, and some other guy. It's just a bunch of prospects who are honestly kind of dart throws. But Mookie's old. That's really the only deal we can get out of him. 35 years old. He's going to be playing for the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be his 4th Major League team. We'll see what Mookie does over there. We'll probably take a look at him when we play the Orioles in the regular season. So this is the free agency class. Spencer Torkelson is the number 1 free agent. Then you got O'Neal Cruz. Then you got Garrett Crochet. So our guys are at the top of this free agency class. O'Neal Cruz didn't re-sign when we offered him this contract before the free agency period. Same with Garrett Crochet. So both those guys are trying to test out free agency. Gonna trade Paul Goldschmidt real quick. I mean, really anything we can get. From the Kansas City Royals, there you go. go. Richard Lovelady for Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, Richard's a left-handed pitcher. He can add to our bullpen. He's a 73 overall, but honestly, not horrible. Slider, fastball, sinker, could be worse. Also, Yasiel Latuna, again, I'm sick of seeing this guy on the major league level for some reason every single year, so we're going to trade him to the Oakland Athletics for a potential prospect as well. Elijah Green, it's about damn time. He is going to be now on the major league squad. This is an official thing. I think we're going to move on from Fran Reyes. I think it has to be done. We are looking for a replacement at second base, but real quick, Spencer Torkelson goes back to the Detroit Tigers. I believe they traded him, but now he's back in Detroit. Yeah, they did trade him, I believe. Then Joey Bart, who was moved away from the Giants, goes back to San Francisco as well. So Bart and Torkelson go back to their original squads, and then Alek Manoah is going to go sign with the San Diego Padres, bolstering their starting pitching rotation as well. O'Neal Cruz does re-sign, though, with the team, and guess who we got back? Tony Two Bags. Yeah, we signed Anthony Rendon. I mean, he's nothing but a bench bat at this point of his career. But again, we're the Washington Nationals and we live in the past. So Anthony Rendon, welcome back to the team. And since we live in the past, Franmil Reyes for Trey Turner. Okay, Reyes and two prospects for Turner I think makes sense. Trey's 34, he can play second base. Or actually, I'm gonna move Austin Martin to second base and Trey Turner can play shortstop. Boom. All right, I love Franmil Reyes. He's been on the team for a while, but I think it's time to move on because we have Elijah Green coming up. The outfield now consists of Vaquero, Green, and Guevara. Actually, I think I'll have Soto in the outfield, and we will move Vaquero now to DH just because, again, that now spot is freed up because of Franmil Reyes being traded. I'm trying to get Garrett Crochet. I don't know if he's going to sign, and I try to get Aaron Nola, but both those guys can no longer sign with our team because we are going to be paying a big contract to Trey Turner. So it looks like it's going to be hard to get Crochet. We might be able to get him still on a one-year deal, but actually, I don't think we're going to have the money. Yeah, we just don't have the money to get Garrett Crochet, so I think that's fine. I mean, honestly, Genesis Cabrera can offer what Crochet did this year, and then also John Means will be traded off the squad. We're going to try to free up some cap room because we have zero money right now. Going to send him to the Oakland Athletics as well. If we sent Yasiel Latuna over there earlier, going to get two 18-year-olds for John Means, left-handed pitchers now in Oakland. And you may be wondering, why do we move on from John Means? It's so we can bring up Bryant Smith. I think Smith is finally deserving of this role. He's 25 years old, 78 overall. The guy's a potential. He should be a stud. So we're going to bring up Bryant Smith, and then officially we're going to bring in Elijah Green into the starting lineup. And here's your pitching staff. Your starting rotation will go Flaherty, Gray, Cabrera, Cortez, and then Bryant Smith pitching fifth. We'll have two lefties and three righties just like last year, but Smith coming in for John Means. And oh wow, our old pal Keibert Ruiz leaving Los Angeles Dodgers. He'll be playing for the Phillies. So Ruiz is back in the NL East playing for the Phils. And yeah, again, since we live in the past, Josh Bell was sent down to AAA by the New York Yankees. He's 72 overall, but as long as he just hits right-handed pitching, Josh Bell can be really good. So yeah, welcome Josh Bell to the squad. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to sign for $4 million as Jonathan India is traded to the White Sox. Tyreek Skubal is going to be traded from the Dodgers to the Red Sox. Okay, so Skubal is going to be going over to Boston. Alejandro Kirk signing with the Mets. The thing is, he batted 158 last season and only had like 5 plate appearances. Aaron Nola is going to the San Diego Padres, so both Nola and Manoah are in San Diego. The Padres are always a force in the NL, and they'll continue to be one with those two guys joining the team. Kylo Lewis going to go now to the Braves. The Braves have still struggled to find a replacement for Ronald Acuna since he left a couple seasons ago. And then also Akil Baddoo is being traded from the Oakland Athletics to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And in return, the A's are getting the hard-throwing Bobby Miller. Harrison Bader as well will go back to his original team. Bader is going to the St. Louis Cardinals to play center for them at 33 years of age. So Bader's back in St. Louis. What else? We've got Garrett Crochet. Okay, so Crochet is joining the team that he beat in the World Series. He joins a bullpen with guys like Jonathan Loaizaga. Garrett Crochet is now a member of the New York Yankees after winning a World Series with the Washington Nationals. And Austin Riley, he was a Los Angeles Dodger. He's been traded to the Angels. Sano's going to the Dodgers in return. The Angels are trying to get Mike Trout a championship before he retires. And also, Marco Luciano is being traded from the Diamondbacks to the Cubs in return for Victor Robles and Zach Plesac. All right, and wow, Julio Rodriguez going to the Baltimore Orioles. So random, but okay, the O's go out and they go sign Julio, and then Shane Baz is going to the Houston Astros, so Baz will go over there with an ERA of 3.43 just last season. Kyle Schwarber, the former National, going to the Chicago White Sox. Schwarber still hits tanks, 30 last season, and joining him in Chicago will be another former National, only for half a season, but it is Dansby Swanson, and then Javier Baez going to the Kansas City Royals, so a 35-year-old Javi is going to KC play for the Royals. And this is your Nationals lineup. It'll go Turner, Soto, Guerrero, Smith, Vaquero, Cruz, Martin, Green, Guevara. like the squad, man, it should be a dominant team as we now look to 2028. And before we sign off, folks, and as we look through the NL East, position by position, lineup by lineup, thank y'all for supporting this Nationals franchise. I mean, by far, it has been my best series on the channel. Like, just in terms of support, in terms of viewership, it's been the best. I want to thank all of y'all for watching it. We're not done with the franchise, but again, this daily run of 136 days with the Washington Nationals has been crazy, and I want to thank all of y'all for watching. Again, we're not done. We'll be back, but again, I think we're moving, I know for sure we are moving away from daily uploads, and we're probably going to weekly with this Nats franchise. And, you know, if you do like other sports franchise and all those other stuff, we're going to be doing stuff on Madden, and if you want to join the online franchise, again, join the Discord, and we'll figure out all that stuff over there. And also, again, be on the lookout for my, just solo franchise coming out later tonight as well. You'll see the team at around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So, folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to like if you did enjoy the video. Again, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.